Hello dear viewers, my name is Rakesh and I am your host here with the video whose topic is EURUSD and GBPUSD technical analysis today. Today is 29th of October 2021. I am a DUCASCOPY community member. I am not an employee of DUCASCOPY, so all the opinions that are covered in this video are of my own, and we will be carrying out the technical analysis of euro in this video against the US dollar, and also the British pound against the US dollar, and we'll also carry out the technical analysis of few other pairs. It will also include the Brent oil, the silver, gold, and the Bitcoin. In this session we will be strictly talking about the technical aspects of trading, and as a technical analyst I know that every piece of information is already priced into the chart, so we will just ignore the fundamental cues and we'll look at the charts only. And in this program we will only be using the candlesticks charts. Of course there are other types of charts like bar charts and the line charts, but we will only go through the candlesticks charts, and we'll try to find out the key levels for all the pairs that we see, and we'll see how we can trade from them if there are any trades possible. If you are new to the technical analysis, I would request you to go to our channel's home page, go through the playlist and search for the profitable candlestick pattern. Actually there are a lot of playlists over there. So if you see carefully, profitable candlestick patterns is the one playlist and profitable chart patterns playlist is the another playlist. If you go through them, it will help you in understanding what we are talking about in this program. Last but not least, everything that I say in this video is for information or to enhance your knowledge only. You should do your own research before you try to invest or trade in the forex market. So this was a small introduction about myself and the video that you are going to see, because this is a finance related video, so I must give you a risk disclaimer that is involved in the forex trading. So please pause the video here, go through this risk disclaimer carefully, understand it, and then only proceed further. So this video is about the technical analysis of the euro and the pound against the US dollar. So first we will have a look at the dollar index. So how the dollar index is moving, where are the support and resistances for this. Till yesterday we could see a close below 93.47, and we were already aware that this rising channel's support line will act as a support for the price, and we had already shown it as a buy area. If you want, you can refer to our yesterday's video where we were saying that if the price goes and meet this line, it will get support, and see how much support it has got, because it has gone through one resistance at one candle and has even overcome the second resistance and is now trading above that. Now the second resistance, which is very close to the price right now, is 94.13. the price is hovering around that. If we see a close higher than this here today, then we can see 94.50 in this market, and if we see a close coming below 94.13 today also, then next week the price may head back below 93.47 in the next week. So right now the support is at 93.47 and the resistance is at 94.13 region. Talking about the euro has been trashed, whatever you say, it has been beaten back at the resistance. It met the resistance and then it was sent below the two supports. One was 1.1665 and 1.1584, and now it's trading well below that. So now it will be very difficult for the euro to rise from here. Why it will be difficult? Because if the euro tries to rise from here, then 1.1584 will act as a resistance on the way. This broken channel support line will also start acting as a resistance, and it will be very difficult for the euro to rise against the US dollar. Okay, so now what type of trajectory is possible here? Here is possible now this type of trajectory, just this, either this or this is also possible. So these two scenarios are possible actually. Okay, so the resistance now for the pair will be 1.1584 and the support is from 1.1495 still. Talking about the British pound, same scenario here like the euro. It has broken through two supports and now is trading below, well below that. So if the pound starts rising from here, it will face resistance at 1.3709 and 1.3737 region, and if it starts going below here, then it will find support around 1.3624 regions. So you should keep an eye on that. But if you look from a wider angle, I think this market is going to go down. I think to test 1.3624, and if that supports, fine. If it does not support and the price is able to close the day below this, then 1.3433 will be exposed. Although it seems like this line has been moved, because these are the resistances and the supports here. Yes. So it is 1.3609 level. Of course, these lows here may also offer some support to the price here, 1.3570 region. You see how good support it was for 1, 2, 3, 4 days. Okay, and also it was a resistance in the past. So right now the price is trading between the resistance of 1.3709 and the support of 1.3609, almost 100 pips of tradable region between these. Australian dollar, see, every currency is down. Even Australian dollar is down, but not as down as compared to the others. So you can say that relatively in the euro, pound and the Australian dollar is the strongest of these three, because it is still not able to close or the cross even below the low of yesterday's candle. You see, euro has given up yesterday's profits, pound has given up yesterday's profits, but Australian dollar is not ready to give up on the yesterday's profits. In fact, yesterday it made a low at around 0.7479 region, and right now it is trading at 0.7517, and today it made a low of only 0.7499. This is showing that the strength this currency pair is holding. Now I am still very bullish on this pair, even if the major pairs fall in front of US dollar. This particular pair will find support near 0.7477 region if it falls, and it may go back to 0.7598 level or 0.7563 levels. That is what I think about. So right now the resistance is at 0.7522 if the pair closes below this, and if it closes higher than this, then 0.7563 will be the next resistance, and if the pair closes higher, then 0.7522 will start acting as a support. But right now the price has an intraday support of 0.7477 also. New Zealand dollar on the similar lines like euro and pound has broken below the low of yesterday's candle, but has managed to stay up from this triangles. You see, I have discussed with you that there is a triangle forming on the 4-hour, and the price actually broke above this, and it was supposed to take support here and then go up, but it did not, although it came back below here and then is trying to take some, or you can say it is again now within the triangle. Now we have to see how it behaves in the triangle. Does it close higher than this, or does it go below this to test 0.7075? Now from the horizontal point of view, 0.7170 is the still resistance and 0.7075 is the support. Talking about the USDCHF, although it is trading above the resistance of 0.9149, but I'm very much sure, not very much sure, but I'm pretty sure that the price will come back below 0.9149 and close the day below this. Why I'm saying this? Because there's still 3 hours and 40 minutes for the price action to continue, and if you look at the 4-hour chart, the rise that was there, the price has already met that resistance on the 4-hour. This was the falling channels resistance line, and now it is quickly going back below, and it is only now 5 pips away from this level which we had marked on the chart. And if it closes the day below this level of 5 pips, then we can see the 0.9099 level soon. Now from the dailies, from intraday point of view, 0.9200 is the next resistance and 0.9149 is the support in this market. USDJPY, very bullish candle today. but cannot be explained on the basis of daily candle. So I am opening up my 4-hourly. If you remember, in the previous videos we have discussed that we have created a falling channel, and as soon as this falling channel is broken and the price after break comes back to test this as a fresh support, this will be our buying opportunity if we get a bullish pin bar or if we get a bullish engulfing. And here we got a bullish pin bar, and then there is a follow through. Okay, now where to? At least to this high here, or maybe up to 114.54. But still, from the daily's point of view, we have still resistance at 114.54 and the support is at 112.18 for this market to be tradable. Right now it is finding some supports and resistance in between, but these are not tradable. Okay, if we try to trade these levels, our definite supports and resistances are very far, so we'll have a huge stop loss which is not worth trying. USDCAD, a bullish candle today, in fact a bullish engulfing candle today. There may be a follow-up next week above 1.2421. If the price closes above 1.2421, then only. Otherwise the price can go sideways here and then eventually break below this level of 1.2271. But I am not intended to open any buy position here, and I am even not intended to open any sell position here till the time it breaks below 1.2271. As this is a very strong support here, looking at the chart. So yes, right now the price is trading between the resistance of 1.2421 and the support lies at 1.2271. Brent, yesterday it went below 83.44, but somehow it managed to close the day higher than that with a bullish pin bar. Today there was a follow up, but it did not go through, and if the price manages to close the day still above 83.44, then we can witness 86.71 again in this market, which is the next resistance. EURGBP, like you remember yesterday I said that if it closes the day higher and comes back to test this level as fresh support, the price can zoom to 0.8423, but it did not happen. Even after, just after opening of today, the price did not even make any high. You see, opening and high are almost same price, 0.8474. So that means as soon as the market opened for today, the euro got sold off against the pound and has made an intraday low of 0.8433, which coincides with this short line that we had created by joining these two lows. So yes, there is a support for the euro against the pound at the lower levels. Okay, but there is a supply of euro against the pound at 0.8472. So we need to close a day higher than 0.8472 again. Actually, now I have to move this to the resistance here, 0.8476 today, 0.8476. And if it does not close the day higher than that, then 0.8523 will not be possible in this market. On the contrary, if we see a close below 0.8407, then we can also see the prices like 0.8277 in this market. Talking about the gold is weak because US dollar is strong maybe, but it has failed to stay below 1780, which was our daily second support. Now the price, if it is able to manage a close below 1780, then only it can go back to 1756. But if it maintains a price higher than 1780, the price can jump back towards 1795 and 1810 again. So right now the support for the gold is 1780 and resistance is at 1795. GBPJPY looking very weak. Why? Because of the relatively weaker pound, and also you see, if we see a close below the low of this yesterday's candle, there is a psychology involved in this area, a lot of psychology. You see, the price came back from the highs, took support at around 156.08, pushed the price back to the highs of 157.77. Sellers emerged, pushed the price back to make a low at around 155.70. Buyers came to rescue the price and push the prices back again to make a high of 156.70. And then on the same day there were sellers who made a low of 155.91. So this is not the low that I'm talking, actually this is the low that I'm talking about. This is 155.70. if the 155.70 is taken down in this market, then it may, for the small term, short term, it may become bearish here, because those buyers who push the price from here till this high of 156.70 may be out of the market, and the sellers may try to take control of the market here. So right now 156.08 is the resistance on an intraday basis till the time this 3 hours and 34 minutes candle is not closed, which is the daily candle. And if it closes the day higher than 156.08, it will become a support. Okay, and if it becomes a support, then where will be the resistance? 158.20 will be the resistance. And now if it closes the day below this 156.08, then we can say then 153.44 is exposed in this market. Talking about CHFJPY, at the highs it is giving us a bearish pin bar. Tomorrow, if there is a follow through to the downside, one can expect 123.47 in this market, but I don't think that you should be looking for the selling opportunity. Instead, you should be looking for a buying opportunity, something like this maybe. Okay, if you get a buying opportunity in the direction of the trend at a comparatively cheaper price with a small stop loss and with a greater risk to reward ratio, then you should go for that. But selling this market here, which is a very bullish, not a good idea. So just stay away from this market for the time being, but keep an eye on this to get this around 123.47 or 122.53 will be even better to buy this market. Euro against the Australian dollar is very weak, very weak. We have seen today it has gone to actually this low. This low was here around 150.5359, and now the price has made an intraday low of 1.5363, almost of the same level which it was there. So there is a possibility that the price will find support here, but even if it finds supports, it will start finding resistance near 1.5430 region. So right now the price is trading between this resistance of 1.5430 and a support of 1.5271 region. Euro New Zealand is trading just below the price mark of 1.6141. This was the ultimate target for us from when we shorted it from 1.7122, but in between we got stopped out here because of these small jerks here. So now where is the price going, my friend? Yeah, if the day closes below this, then where is the next support? This is a small support here on the way. I will just mark this one also, because now we want to cater this one also. This is 1.5995, and after that we have this low here. Okay, this one 1.5879, and after that this here 1.5535. These are the next levels of support for the price in case it keeps going down. So right now 1.6141 is the resistance for an intraday, and 1.5995 is the next support for Euro New Zealand. Silver, I am still bullish on this one. The price managed to go below 23.84, but has come again above this, and right now it is trading at 23.87. if it maintains a closing above this 23.84, there is a possibility of 24.81 to be tested once again. So right now the support is 23.84 and resistance is at 24.81 in the silver. Swiss index is trading between the small resistance of this dynamic line and support of this horizontal line. So till the time the price does not break out of this region and this coiling of price is in either direction is not over, we cannot be sure where the market is going. So we'll just wait and watch and then decide where the market is going. Looking at this longer term, 1 2 3, wave 3 is supposed to happen and the price may go back below this here. So 11,277 is the resistance, long-term resistance. 11,859 is the immediate support. 11,277 is the long-term support. 11,859 is the medium term support. 12,066 is the immediate support, and resistance is this dynamic line falling, which is channel's higher resistance line. and after this is taken out, 12,572 is what we are expecting in this market. Talking about EURCHF, very bearish price movement here. 1.0604 has been taken down, and also this confluence of the support of these two has also been taken down. But see, this channel is still getting respected, and but still, if we see a close below 1.0604 on the daily candle, we can still expect much lower prices here. But also notice how this low and these highs actually they mark a level which is right now the current trading price. So if we see a closing higher than 1.0576, it can still push the prices back to 1.0604, where we can expect more sellers to jump into the market to push the prices back to 1.0504 in this market. So right now 1.0604 is the immediate resistance and 1.0576 is the support for this market. GBPCHF, yesterday we said that 1.2550 is possible in this market. The price has achieved that and has gone below that, has made an intraday low of 1.2521. right now it is trading at 1.2533. so next target is 1.2503, and in case it starts going up, then 1.2550 will start acting as a resistance for the market. EURCAD, we were expecting a double bottom breakout, but there has been an engulfing bearish engulfing on the daily chart. So where to now? Now we are expecting the price to go back to 1.4263. Now the immediate resistance for the price is at 1.4410 and support is at around 1.4263. Last is the Bitcoin that we are going to talk about. If you remember that 58,963 is what we had said that possible to test it as a support. Now after testing this as a support and yesterday giving a green candle, today there was a follow up. In fact, this follow up on 4 hour, if you see after breakout, the price has come back to test this level as a fresh support and now is trading high. There is a possibility that the price may come back to test 64,848 levels very soon in this market, but before it tests this level, there is a horizontal resistance which is formed by joining these highs here. So you have to keep an eye on 63,602, which may act as a very good resistance now, because it has been respected 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, almost 9 days. So yes, expect this area to act as a good resistance for the price. All right, so this is all that I had for you today. I just hope that you got some idea. Like I say it every day, that I hope you got some idea about the support and the resistance levels that are worth watching on the charts and are of interest in the coming hours and coming days. Please keep in mind to never risk more than 1% of your capital on any single trade. So you have to adjust your position size in such a way that you should be having a potential profit of more than 3 times the risk that you're going to take. So with this note, I shall end this video. Please press the like button if you find this video useful for you. Leave your suggestions in the comment section and consider subscribing to the channel for more such videos. Also, you can join the DUSCAD Forex community, where so many things are there for the traders. The links are there in the description. I wish you and your family a very happy and a profitable day. Thank you very much for sparing your time to watch this video.